Hi, I'm the Rap Critic, and don't I usually have a hat for this show? Yeah, first my shoes, now this. Well, anyway, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. Now, in the last couple of years, Nicki Minaj has been all over the radio and mainstream culture in general, and although she is pretty weird, I always find myself drawn to listen to any song she's featured in.
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
What? Well, I'd rather not listen to a song about a guy who's specifically stealing my girlfriend.
And you just heard Bottoms Up by Trey Songz.
Really? They were just playing the song on another radio station?
Featuring Nicki Minaj.
Bottoms up, bottoms up.
So, I wanted to take some time to review something from her. Now, she's had a lot of singles come out in the last year, giving me just enough material to find a song that accurately reflects herself as an artist. So after picking a song title out of a hat, I decided to review Moment for Life. Now, the video's premise is pretty cool, as it takes place in a fairy tale where King Nicki? Was the video director aware that the rapper was a chick? Because that's not how that word works. If you're a woman, you'd be a queen. So after that, we cut to King Nicki getting ready for her big night where, I wonder what's the occasion. Honestly, I can't tell you. The intro indicates that meeting her fairy godmother is the moment she'll always remember, but for what reason? It's established that she's already the ruler of a country, so it seems like the moment she'll always remember is already past. I don't know, let's see.
These kinds of nights are usually fleeting, and usually they end at midnight. What? My fairy godmother senses tell me that you may have this moment for life.
What, is she gonna be at a debutante ball for the rest of her life? You know, I can accept a video for just looking cool, but as soon as you introduce dialogue, or technically speaking, monologue, into your video, the audience needs to know what. You know what? The video looked cool, that's all they were going for, whatever.
Oh, and Nicki?
Yes, godmother?
Pause.
What?
What?
It's Martha.
What?
What?
That's what I said.
It's Martha.
Crazy, godmother.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive.
Oh, right. Well, these are good opening lines because they establish the thesis of the song or something.
Don't worry about me and who I fire.
That's oddly specific. I mean, I understand that it's no one's business what you do behind the scenes, but why was that the first action you went to? I can't help but feel that everyone in the recording studio got really uncomfortable after she said that.
I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire.
Now this is a cool metaphor as it relates to getting rid of bloodsuckers who want to pretend to be your friend just to live off of your newfound fame.
In this very moment, I'm king.
That is not how that word works. Unless you have some sort of Cleopatra complex where you want to be remembered as a dude, if you're a chick, you'd be a queen. Queens have been very important in their day. There's Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, Queen Latifah, there's a lot of them.
In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling.
Now I see what she means there, as in this very moment, she is pretty much the only female rapper making her way in the mainstream right now. So she is the small minority that's metaphorically taking down the big industry. What? Got nothing bad to say so far.
Clap for the heavyweight champ.
That's right, a round of applause for Nicki Minaj and all of her accomplishments.
Me.
Yeah, we kinda figured.
But I couldn't do it all alone. We.
Really? I mean, okay, remember the grocery bag thing?
And I got a grocery bag.
Yeah, this is worse. Look, I can see how the broken simile can work sometimes, but the punchline for this was a friggin' pronoun. It's not funny and it's not clever. You basically just said, I didn't do this alone. And to clarify, my previous statement alludes to the fact that more than one person was involved. Admittedly, your version is shorter, but it's still not a punchline.
Best believe that when we done this moment, we'll be syndicated.
What is Drake doing? I guess that's something that people do sometimes, but that stare and that lighter do not seem like they're going to end well.
I could set the building on fire.
Put your drinks up.
Is this another one of those songs where they got a DJ to do the edited version? No? That's the actual song? Why?
It's a celebration.
Okay, that's really not necessary. There's barely a moment of silence there. I think that people can manage without hearing your voice for more than a second.
We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of.
Stop it! I mean, it's fine every once in a while, but you're kind of overdoing it now. That's such a pet peeve, I kind of forgot the content of the verse. Oh yeah, so basically Nicki Minaj is taking the song's time to self-reflect on her meteoric rise to fame, noting her hardships that she's gone through and yet standing strong, like in this line.
This night just remind me of everything they deprived me of.
Now this is a strong line. She's saying that everything that's happening to her now, she equates to the exact fantasy that was out of her reach, a reality that should have been non-existent due to her underprivileged background and, to be more specific, her gender. Let's face it, it's hard to be a female rapper in such a male-dominated world, and the fact that she's come so far to be an in-demand rapper in such a short period of time is pretty incredible. In fact, the emotional depth of the song feels brought to the climax for the simple yet effective chorus.
I wish that I could have this moment for life, 'cause in this moment I just feel so alive.
And there's that element of this moment. There's an unshakable feeling of uncertainty to this chorus. She doesn't say that it's going to last forever, she's wishing for it. There's a subconscious admittance to the fact that one day it'll all be over, where she'll have to—
When I tell them hoes bow, bow, bow to me, drop down to your knees.
Oh, hi Drake. Sorry, I don't hate this guy or anything, I just know that whenever he's on a song, he always has a good verse that gets almost completely negated by at least one or two terrible or out-of-place lines. And maybe it's due to the shift in perspective from a woman to a man rapping, but I just feel like the mood for this verse is too different. I mean, where Nicki handles the topic with a certain air of appreciation and reflection that the topic demands, Drake dives in headfirst with, "Because I'm famous, I'm getting oral sex." Why do girls consider you a heartthrob again?
I better find your loving.
Oh yeah, because of the one song where you don't refer to women as hoes.
Wanna be friends, how coincidental.
Indeed. Isn't it annoying how people are being all nice to you now that you're a famous rapper? You don't need a bunch of yes men kissing your tail and stroking your ego to hang off of your coattails. What would be better is a friend who would point out your good lyrics as well as your flaws and fairly assess your skills with no bias, making that person a much more useful and trustworthy friend.
This supposed to be our year, we ain't get the memo.
See, that was funny. And because I also point out which lines aren't good, my compliments are therefore credible and more sincere.
These be dropping songs, they ain't even cold.
Yeah, because all of your songs have been nothing but ear-catching gold, huh?
I'm just saying you could do better. Tell me, have you? Weezy on top and that ain't even home yet. Be very afraid. These other rappers getting bodied and carried away.
Good lyric, what?
Me and Nicki getting married today.
Do you really think you're getting married?
Do you really? I can't believe we really made it. I'm party surprised.
We know. We know, we know, we know.
I'm really trying to make it more than what it is, cause everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
Braveheart. But seriously, these are choice ending lines because he's saying that, yeah, he may go overboard with his newfound fame, but that's because it's something that not everybody gets. And that since he's been graced with such luxuries, he's going to live it out to the fullest extent, which, coupled with a great movie quote to justify such a claim, wraps the verse up just right. And oh, really? Are they still doing the whole we're in a relationship, maybe gimmick? What? The inspiration for this music video was the line that Drake said about them getting married? So this whole music video is... oh. Fine, I'll bite. Will they finally share a kiss, consummating their love that's totally not a publicity stunt? Well, that was a waste of time. I mean, sure, the implication is that they kiss because it cuts to fireworks and it's supposed to be symbolic of their explosive kiss, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't actually the case. I'm glad we're friends, Drake. Oh, okay. Going back to Nicki, though. Her verse is still very good, taking us into her current mindset and making us truly feel her emotion in her life. And I'm not just saying that because I find her attractive, I'm saying that because I like her body of work. And I love it when she raps her beautiful lips off in a song. I want to make out with Nicki Minaj. Crap!